Hello YouTube, it's William here, and I just want to basically put together a video for everyone who's out there that is either in the military or thinking about joining the military. For starters, if you guys want to see another video like this, or I'm going to be doing more videos as this time goes on, make sure you guys subscribe and also like the channel. A little bit of background of myself. I am a 25 Bravo information technology specialist. I joined the United States Army in October 2012, and I've been in since. I'm currently overseas right now in one of the countries in the Middle East that I'm gonna not disclose. But moving forward, so basically what I want to do in this video is give you guys the pros and the cons of joining the military. Whether you're already in the military and you're thinking about getting out, and just basically weighing all the pros and cons to make sure that you guys are really making the best choice, that to set yourself up for your future, and really giving you the whole outline scheme of things. So we're going to start off with the pros here. And the pros, obviously paychecks, right? Money. It's a guaranteed, you're on a contract as long as you don't, screw anything up, sorry. You basically get paid 2 times a month. One on the 1st, one on the 15th. And you can actually change that to one paycheck at the beginning of the month, for those of you that, like to budget your monthly expenses. The next one I'm going to go is BAH and BAS. If for you guys that are married, I'm a single soldier, right? So I live in the barracks. I don't get this luxury, I guess if you weigh all the pros and cons of that, it could be, maybe not a luxury, but BAH, BAS, you basically get paid housing allowance and food allowance, The next one here that I got is free medical, 100% for you, your spouse, and your children, if you are married and have a family. The next one is free dental. Free dental is just unreal, guys. It's just unreal. Another big one is tuition assistance, right? So the Army, as well as Navy, Marines, Air Force, military, right? All military, basically gives TA out, right? So people, you got your GI Bill, right? That you can use when you get out, or give it to your spouse and or children once you hit 10 years, right? Once you hit 10 years, basically you can use TA without having to use your GI Bill, which is incredible. I think you get about 16 credits, if I'm not mistaken, each year, that you don't even have to touch your GI Bill. That's unreal, guys. Everybody should be taking advantage of that. Even one class at a time. Easy, too easy, depending on your job, and as long as you can. Let's see. TA for spouse. They have programs out there that you can get TA for your spouse, tuition assistance, that she can go to school while you're working or overseas, or whatever. Another one of the key pros of staying in the military, right, is being physically fit. Okay, I'm not gonna, everybody in the military isn't, macho fit, but they do, the majority of the places that you go in the Army are gonna force you to stay physically fit, right? You have to take a PT test, I believe 2 times a year, minimum. You got a 2 mile run, 2 minutes of push-ups, 2 minutes of sit-ups. Not to mention, every morning, you're waking up and you're doing PT. That's the first thing we do in the military, and for anyone who's been in. 6:30, flag goes off, and you're out there doing PT with your squadron and platoon and whatever else. One of the biggest pros of being in the military is you get to travel. Wow. So I joined the Army in 2012. And I have been to Europe in Romania. I've been to California. Everybody, NTC for you guys that are already in. Out in the desert there. And I'm currently overseas in the Middle East. So I've definitely traveled here a good bit in my full 5 years of being in here. So and the best part about it is they pay you to travel, right? You can't go wrong with that. Okay, let's see here. The VA loan for you guys that are investors, right? Awesome loan. I would definitely look into it. It's a no money down loan, right? So definitely something to take advantage of there. TSP, it's the Thrift Savings Program. I think I'm gonna make another video directly just with the TSP, so I can kind of explain to you guys what's, there's 6 funds in the TSP. It's basically a retirement account for people who are looking for the future and put money away. But I'm gonna do a detailed video on the TSP. Make sure you guys leave a comment to let me know if you guys would like to hear about the TSP. I can really go into it. There's 6 funds. I can talk about it for like 15 minutes, but I don't want to make this video too long. So okay, this might be the absolute #1 pro of staying in the active duty military. I should say the active duty. You can retire in 20 years. Guys, if you're 38 years old, if you're 18 years old, you can retire at age 38. That is incredible. For the guys who join a little later than that, 20 years, knock it out, and then you can get out and do really, really what you want. You want to relax, you want to travel, spend time with the family, because, it is time consuming. Being in the military is very time consuming. Okay, so we're going to go on to the cons here. The cons, if not the absolute biggest con, is deployments, right? The military has been kind of moving away from the 12-month deployments. I'm currently on a 12-month deployment right now. And they're starting to go down to 9-month deployments, and I think it's because the military is starting to save money doing it that way. But definitely deployments, being away from family, being away from friends, your loved ones, it really takes a toll, and not to mention the things that people see and do and hear on deployments. It really is kind of draining sometimes. But one of the biggest things is staying mentally fit and always being there in the mind. Early morning and long days. This is a huge one. Joining the military, you will have a lot of downtime, and you will have a lot of early mornings and long days. Let me tell you, 12-hour, 13-hour, 14-hour days. It's coming. So that's definitely a factor that again pulls you away from your loved ones, your families, friends. It is hard sometimes. And then another caveat to that is you're on call 24/7. When you join the active duty, you're a soldier 24/7. They can call you at 3 in the morning. They can call you on a Saturday, on a Sunday. It doesn't matter. You're a soldier 24/7, right? So weekends, weeknights, be prepared to work them, because it's coming, right? Okay, and the last con, which I know there's more, but these are the general pros and cons that I put together. The last con that I have here on the list is taking leave. Okay, I've been in the military for 5 years now, and I'll tell you, the most absolute stressful, unnecessary stressful thing is to take leave, right? Because the military is fully operational 24/7, right? And if your wife, if your sister or cousin is getting married, and you're trying to go on leave so you can set up the dates that she's getting married and whatnot, you might not be able to go, like realistically, You know, if you have a deployment, if you have training, if you have a mission coming up, you know, you're on call 24/7. You know, it's a caveat to the last 2 points, right? And people don't understand that taking leave, it goes through a process. It's called the chain of command, ladies and gentlemen, and it has to go all the way up to the chain and get signed off by, you know, 6, 7, 8, 9 different people for you to take leave. You know, and they kick it back for the dumbest things. You know, it's just a hassle. It's a stressful thing. So, you know, that is my pros and cons for the military. For anyone who's in and is thinking about getting out, for anybody who is potentially going to be joining the military, you know, like I said, I'm in the Army. I'm a soldier. Navy, Marines, Air Force, it's all similar. It's all part of the military. You know, you're going to be dealing with the pretty much the same exact thing. But if you guys like what you saw today, make sure you guys subscribe and leave a like on the video, and let me know in the comments below if you guys would like to hear about the TSP, because I can ramble on and on about it, and good information too. You know, what to invest in and what not to invest in, and just really break down each fund. There's 6 funds in the TSP, but you can really make a lot of money for someone who sits there and plans and, you know, goes on for the future. But I don't want to make this video way too long, so I'm just going to cut it here short. My name's William. If you guys would like to see more videos, let me know. Leave a like and subscribe, and comment below. Take care, everybody.